YouTube! It's finally time for me to do that thing I keep saying I'm going to do. We're going to go and fight Void Campaign. But it's going to be horrible. We're going to be doing it with rainbow heroes, which means we're going to have seizures and flashy colors all over the fight. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to be using Alomak. He's got a golden crown. We're going to be using Asmodel. He's also got a golden crown. We're going to use Halora with a demon bell, Freya with a demon bell, Star Alchemist MKxJUMP with the golden crown, and Elena. You guessed it. Wait, no, she should have a crown. Where's my other crown gone? What? Who's wearing it? Is it Aspen? Aspen, have you got my crown? He's got the crown. Right, 1 second. Elena has a golden crown. Yeah, there you go. Survival. Perfect. Right, so we're going to go send these heroes in. We're going to win. It's about time we finished Void Campaign. So here we are, Chapter 5-3. It's going to be perfectly fine. We're going to crush the living daylights out of this. It should be an easy win. I mean, Asmo's an absolute beast with 17 million attack at this point. So if he doesn't win, I think I've messed up. Sack me if he doesn't win. Ooh, you know what we can do as well? We can stick a flag, like a transcending flag, on Lord of Fear Aspen. Because Lord of Fear Aspen is currently a tenant for Elena. It's a smart idea. Very nice idea. Now, I'm also excited for Asmodel's active skill he's going to get here, as it's going to trigger all the fancy bonuses he's got from the new thing. Oh my sweet... Wow. Yes. Well done, son. That's Void Campaign for you. Chapter 5. Unalive. Amazing. That was excellent, actually. I think that's as good as it gets, really. So, yeah, that was good. Let's go with Attack. Slap on Transcendence Flag. There you go. Cool. That's going to be slightly better for Elena now. Now she's got more attack. So, time to battle. Here we go. We got our Drake, Ithaca, Natasha team. I don't think it's going to do much. I think they're going to die. Wow, they killed Star Alchemist MKxJUMP. Isn't he supposed to be the one that's like, oh, when people die, you get perceptually disordered? And no, everyone died. At least they're going for our lowest HP, which means that, you know, Asmodel's going to be last man standing, and that kind of is his win condition. Yeah, look, they got wrecked. I mean, Drake kind of dodged us, but that's fine. We're really, really strong. Also, we kind of now have 2 giant killers on the team, and one of them's an Alomak, one of them's an Asmodel. It's a little ridiculous. Oh, yeah. That was really good. Wow. This is easy. Okay. Next fight. Vulcan, Elena, Aspen, Drake. Some crazy waves. Real crazy waves. And no, are you saying you wish you didn't kill a Void Campaign so you could see what Geista can do in this? Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Round 1 and he kills 4 of them? What is this? Chapter 2? Bro. This is a really powerful hero. And everyone's like, MK, why did you not get a Vulcan? Vulcan will clear campaign for you easy. It's not a matter of my Asmo not being able to clear campaign. It's a matter of me being too busy to clear campaign. Oh, fantastic. Vulcan's Destiny skills are kind of bad. Yeah, they do look a bit mid, don't they? Asmo's out here like, yeah, I'm going to give shields. I'm going to give you all damage reduction. Oh, also, I get to do damage twice. And Vulcan's like, I get some defensive skills too, you know. To be fair, I think Asmo hasn't even triggered his Destiny skill. Oh, no. Elena, quick. Break our heroes free. Do your job. Uh-oh. Okay, we need this Vesa to do an active skill so that Elena can break us free. And there you go. We broke free. Fantastic. Alright, so Halora, do an active. Energy feed our Asmo, please. Oh, no, he just did a basic. Wow, we're waiting a while to get these transition powers through. Come on, Asmo. Do your job. There it is. Excellent. Nice. It's a lot of damage again. It feels like this team's unkillable. Alomak is just surprisingly good with his shields. And, it just means we feel like we'd never die. It's a good time. It's a real good time. So what are we at this time? And, I said broked. I say things like that ironically. Right? I don't actually mean it. You know when, like, Jeremy Clarkson says, an potato? Like, he's doing it intentionally wrong. So whenever I say, like, broked, it's like when Schmiegel's like hobbitses, right? It's purely intentional. So, yeah. I'm not that bad at my own language. Like, I'm English. I'm really good at one language. Yep, and terrible at all other languages. And that's not even racist. That's just true, right? English people are bad at other languages. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Asmodel with the active. Schmack. Fantastic. Oh, yeah. 250,000 billion bajillion damage. Either way, it was 246, whatever that is. Okay. This is a breeze. What have we got now? Vulcan, Mockman, Amun-Ra, Tara. This is just a... It almost wants to be a good versus evil team. But then they just forgot they had too many light heroes. Just swap out the Tara for a carry, and that's a really interesting team. The fact that Asmo has already killed 2 of them, though, it's unfortunate. Sucks to be them. And Alamac's chip damage is really, really surprising here. Very good performance from him. And then there comes Phoenix. Nice. And we get hit a couple times, and I'm thinking we get an active on Asmo. Oh, we're getting an energy fed as well. Yeah, Halora comes out. And then he's just going to go and one-shot this. Yeah, massive. What does that put us at? Wow! 421? Jeez, Asmo's got some mad damage in the tank. This guy's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, double Mockman this time. Oh, it's another pretend good versus evil team with slightly too many lights. Hilarious. And Asmo just bonking away at Void Campaign. Yeah, he's always been good at Void Campaign. Everyone, like, gives Asmo a hard time. But it seems like since Asmo representations increased, they're like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, his active skill's really good. Yeah, why do you think I bought a Giant Killer one? He's fun. He's cool. And he's severely underrated. And yeah, I'm a little biased. You know, mine's quite strong. I do have a pretty big treasure train. Still have a good time, though. And yeah, round 3 is going to shred. Now, what are the waves we're supposed to struggle at? Just a quick question. Right? Because some of you will be like, oh, mate, you'll breeze through it all. Is it 5, 6, 9? That's the one I think I've heard about. That's the one Ravens just said there in chat as well. So I'm assuming that's the one to worry myself over. So we should be fine until then, I suppose. This is 5, 3, 9 we're fighting now. Where... Oh, this looks cool. It's a rainbow team. That's an interesting rainbow team. If someone brought this to the IHXC, I'd be like, interesting team, bro. But at the same time, it looks a little fragile. And, yeah, it's not really doing much. Oh, poor Eloise. Absolutely wrecked. Oh, Carrie came back. Hello. Oh, yeah, they're all rangers, weren't they? Carrie, Eloise, Waldeck, Inosuke, Freya, and Russell. Yeah, oh, it was. Ranger Rainbow. That's too much of a gimmick to be good. And what we got here? Oh, on the topic of gimmicks. What the heck? Every OP PvP hero in history except for Carrie. These heroes on their release broke the game. Swordflash, Garuda, Faithblade, and Rogan. Stick Carrie in here and you've got yourself a full house. Wow. All those heroes broke the game at some point. Oh, actually, Valkyrie would be another one. Yeah, stick Valk in there. Amun-Ra. I think Amun-Ra was good, but not, like, absolutely polarizing. To be fair, actually, Amun-Ra and Penny. That was a horrible anniversary. 2 heroes that have true damage, healing curse, and reflect armor. Oof. Wow. Really disgusting heroes. To this day, Amun-Ra's and Penny's are the things destroying your Transcendence heroes. Especially in Aspen Dungeon. Wasn't Penny released with E5? She came out in the anniversary with Amun-Ra. I think they were released, like, the week or 2 before E5 came out. So, yeah. There was this weird period where E5 came out and Dark Arthendal was the best hero in the game for like 2 weeks. And then Amon-Ra and Penny came out. And that kind of all changed. Because there was a weird combo you could do when E5 came out with Dark Arthendal and Asmodel, because marks go through Unbending Will. So you'd mark all your opponents with Asmodel, and then Dark Arthendal would one-shot the enemy team and trigger all of the Asmodel marks, so Unbending Will didn't keep them alive. It was a fascinating combo and extraordinarily strong. And you'd run Ada in there as well, because Ada has marks too. But was Ada even out at that point? Nah, she must have been. That was 2019. Yeah. What a crazy time. The journey the game's been through. 2018 was E3. 2019 was E5. 2020 was Transcendence Heroes. So that's Void 4. Then 2021, that became kind of concrete at that point. Yeah, Imprints was given to a lot of people. 2022, we had Tree of Origin and Awakens. And then 2023, it's now just Destiny nonsense. Oh, Celestial Island was 2021. Yeah. That was the weird thing. Yeah, they just keep adding more and more and more and more. More ways of improving the power of heroes. And it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Like Treasure Train's added. Tree of Origins added. You'd think they'd stop, but nope. We're now on this exponential choo-choo train of constant power creep. What a wild ride. Yeah, so you don't see any thoughtful or interesting teams anymore. Just Mystic Fairy Freya, Scarlet Queen Halora, PDE, HHA, and a damage dealer or two. Yeah, that's unfortunately just the way the game is. You've just got some really, really good supports. And they kind of lock in, like, what's good. Although I think Natalie can kind of mix that up. I think you will see more of that. I think I've kind of normalized with a bunch of other like content creators this idea of running Halora, Freya, Elena as like this trio. Ailomac is disgustingly good, to be fair. And just having a damage dealer just makes fundamental sense. But you could swap out those heroes. Like you could run Natalie as a support. You could, if you really wanted to, run Arania as a support. Starkest Holmes Young kind of fits the bill as a support. We just need more support heroes. That's the thing. Vesa as well. Fairy Queen Vesa as a support. Starwing Jara with her crowd control. Aspen. Right? There's more than just the generic way to play. But I think it depends on what you want as a player, what works for you. And also which heroes end up being tenants. That's quite telling. So you'll probably see every Vulcan player also has a Natalie nowadays. But yeah. Things change. What's the best stone for HHA? That's a good question. It's typically attack, but you could put an argument for attack HP. Anything that improves his attack helps him get better shields off. But, I mean, there could even be a point where it's like, you know what? Doesn't freaking matter. If your treasure drain's big enough, you've got a lot of attack anyway, so up to you. But then again, I'm pretty sure an attack stone on my Ailomac is giving him like just an extra 1 million attack anyway. Which is pretty good. You wish Lord of Death Azrael was a good hero, he's cool. Azrael's in a weird spot. Like, he could be good. He just needs a house because he's a damage dealer. But he also needs someone else to be in a house so that he resurrects. So he's great, I imagine, on a Wales account who can actually have like 4 max houses. But that's kind of difficult to justify. And also, dying as a game mechanic for your hero ain't great. It's pretty bad. Because in Ace, if you're dead and you win, your hero stays dead. So it doesn't really work in Ace Championships. And if you look at the game right now, we kind of just have a ton of stuff that's designed to keep your hero alive. So many heroes gain damage reduction through either passives from heroes or from the shields that you're given constantly. That you're given so much survival that Azrael, you know, dying doesn't really make much sense. You'd rather just grind and stay alive. I mean, just look at this. The team is so chunky. We've got so many shields here. I say that as Fiona removes the shields from Asmodel. Oh, look at that perceptual disorder on the Sherlocks. That's so satisfying. And here we go. Asmo, massive active. Clean this one up. Bang. Beautiful. Woo! Nice. I like that a lot. I like that so much. So yeah, we're just breezing through this. We got, what's this, Mims now? 4 Mims, Azrael. We should be okay. I'm a little nervous, though. Is Mim gonna eat through our shields? Does he even have enough damage at this level? Oh, he can't even get a kill on us. Oh, so that means Asmo's just gonna wipe the whole wave and Mim's not gonna trigger. Ooh, did decent damage there, actually. But it's not enough. Yeah, one Mim's passives ain't doing anything. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Right, the Mims are dead. Excellent. And, yeah, now we kill the Azraels and we're okay. Perceptual Disorder from Home is coming out there. Hilarious. And, yeah. Wow. This ended up being a lot easier than I thought. A lot easier than I thought. So, what have we got now? Holmes Young, Morax, Delasium. That looks like a wave you're going to struggle with. Let's see how this goes. You think shields were a bad addition? Because they weren't implemented correctly. Well, when they were eventually implemented, they're kind of good. They're basically a second effective HP bot, which is good. I can't complain about shields for that reason. They're pretty well done, that they now scale pretty well with HP. The way they work as a mechanic, I think shields are really nice, actually. Now, anyway. Early shields were super abusable. And only Inosuke and Fiona were the heroes that could do them. But now they're just free for everyone, because we've got heroes like Vesa, heroes like Freya, Ailamak. Ailamak really took shields to another level. The fact that you gain a shield as a reaction to getting hit is a little bit too strong. Oh no, we've got the flashy colors on Holmes there. Oh, he's dead. The Inosuke incident. Yeah, I have a very old video showing a broken strategy with a Magic Stone Sword and a 6-star level 140, I think, Inosuke, but it was a 6-star Inosuke. And you could beat the game with that strat. It was silly. Very silly. That was back when Realms Gate was considered the hardest thing in the game. Like Realms Gate 120. Or 100. Can't remember. How high did it used to go up to? Yeah. Was it 100? Yeah. Realms Gate 100 was up there as one of the hardest things. Vanquisher as well was like considered the thing if you were a late game player. And nowadays, Vanquisher is considered the thing that you should just kind of do when you've just started mid-game. Right? That's like the, oh, you're now officially a mid-game player, you cleared Vanquisher, well done. Yeah, it's so stupid. What a time to be alive. And back when Scarlet Queen Halora was the best first Transcendence hero? Yeah. Yeah, there was this crazy team with 2 Tixes and a Scarlet Queen Halora that was really powerful in the Void. It stopped being good when they reworked the Void Vortex. And they gave everything way too much attack. Oh no, the other way around. They gave it way too much HP. The idea was that Tix would just steal all their attack. So, I don't think Tix was reworked. It was just that Vanquisher was reworked. So that they didn't have as much attack for you to steal. But yeah, Scarlet Queen Halora actually does a ton of damage. Yeah, she's great. Halora's a fantastic hero. It's just she functions better as a Tenant. Because her support stats are also really good. Oh, look at that active Asmo, dude. That was just rude. The disrespect. Fantastic. And here we are, chapter 5 now. Seahu Flora Oberon. And Tix has always been your favorite hero. If they made a Transcendence version, you'd make him your main. Nice. Wait, later waves got holy armor or something? Oh. I don't know how that works. Not quite sure what happened there, D-Bot. I think go get your facts checked. See what it might be. You might be completely right. I'm not sure, but yeah. Now, go and talk about a skill that's kind of bad. Holy armor. It's a fun time. Wow, these guys are tanky. That is until we get a huge active from Asmo and clean them all out. Here we go. One more hit, and they're dead. Bang. Yep. Absolutely great. I love how Flora's little pet thing flies away when she dies. Oh, that looks fun. Double Sherlock, Fiona, and Holmes Young. And you kind of want to try Scholar Queen Halora as a main homeowner. Been considering it on one of your alts? Yeah, she might work. She might work. She's good fun. She's got a good active. She's by no means the world's best damage dealer. People like her as a homeowner, as like a secondary homeowner, so she's nice and quick. Mainly more as a tertiary homeowner, though. If you've got like 3 houses, and you slap an Ailermac in one, your damage dealer in the other, and then a Halora in the third, that's a good time. My issue, though, is I use Asmodel, so I need Halora as a tenant. And if you use Aspen, you need Halora as a tenant. But for people that use Vulcan, like, Halora's free, so that'll be alright. Alright, come on, there's Phoenix. Nice. Getting hit a couple times. Do we get an active for the start of round 3, maybe? We just need to get hit on our Asmodel a lot. I don't think he's going to do it. He's going to just do a basic here, it looks like. Oh, wow. No, he got energy fed by Freya. Wow. That is absolutely brilliant. So that is going to be a dead Sherlock. Oh, sweet, man. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And how are Mystic Fairy Freya's Destiny skills? They look interesting. She gains some kind of nuke ability. Which is pretty good. Go check it out. She's got some good skills. I think she also has a way of her layers just increasing and then passively working, but with not being consumed, which is quite nice. And this is satisfying to watch. I'm glad, yeah. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff. Just seeing Asmo just breeze through, like, super late game Void campaign. It's good. And does Asmo still get revenge stacks when damage doesn't break the shields? He still gets hit, yeah, so it's fine. The hit just needs to be registered. So, the way revenge stacks work are when any hero who has one of those yellow shields, so if you look Freya and Halora, sometimes Star Alchemist Holmes Young will have yellow shields. They're Asmo shields, so whenever that gets hit, that's giving revenge stacks. Whenever Asmo gets hit, that's giving revenge stacks. And then whenever one of our allies dies, that gives revenge stacks. So that's why I've got Asmo in slot 1, so he gets hit the most. And then you put the sublimation on his passive, so that he gives more and more of those yellow shields to the team. Because the more heroes that have them, the more revenge stacks come out. So yeah, subs really actually did Asmo pretty good. Because it massively improved the number of revenge stacks he puts out. And then also it improves his ability to consume them. Because he uses 1 extra 1 if you sublime is active. Which means he gets to do a little bit more damage. That Vulcan's looking pretty dead. Let's get a solid active here. We should kill this. And campaign's satisfying, but kind of repetitive and boring, especially if you start losing. Yes, grinding out a wave in campaign can be a soul-crushing process. I agree. I agree. And will Destiny Transition completely change the meta for Transcendence heroes? And who's the best or top 3? I don't think a top 3 or top anything for Transcendence heroes is even valid anymore. It's kind of gets to a point where it's like, look, these strategies are strategies we know work. So implement them. So if you're an early player and you're looking for a good team for Void campaign and just generic game modes in general, Lord of Fear Aspen, Halora, Elena. On that point, just build supports to help you. If you got a giant killer Aspen, you'll want to lean towards support heroes that improve your damage, like Natalie, or like Freya. Or maybe if you haven't got that and you actually have a core, you might want to get Jara with her core to just improve your crowd control, to give you a little bit more longevity in fights. And it's just finding that balance between those things. You could even go and justify building a Vesa and a Freya and a Jara, and then having that as a secondary homeowner. So you've got Vesa in your second house, Aspen in your main house. Other strategies that might work are to use Mockman. If you're a spender, you can get a good awaken on him. If you're not a spender, maybe you can still get a way of getting sublimation that could quite help. But then again, you've got really strong heroes like Geista, for example. Geista can still clear campaign with Giant Killer. Asmo can clear campaign with Giant Killer. You've got, like, Mockman clears it. Vulcan clears it even as a B, but you need good homes and a decent selection of Transcendence heroes. There's definitely ways that any hero can do well. So when it comes to the top list, I think the Destiny stuff will definitely change things. But you've got to remember the game still exists as it was before the Destiny update, and you have to play an awful lot of the game without the Destiny update to unlock the Destiny update. So all the stuff that's really good, thanks to the Destiny update, is not going to really matter until you've actually still beaten the game with the stuff we already know works. So they're things you need to consider when you're going ahead and worrying about whether the Destiny update's going to change the game. Now, seeing heroes like Aspen gain more ways of having damage, that's exciting, because it means he's going to be better at Star Expedition. Not that he wasn't already insane, but it's going to improve his Star Expedition performance even higher. You might find that there's some damage bonuses out there that we gain from passive skills in the Destiny that's really worth considering. It might change our mindset, because there are some heroes that have energy feed, like Halora, for example, gains energy feed as part of her Destiny. So does Asmodel. So maybe there's going to be ways that we can actually change how we feed energy in Star Expedition. So who cares? There's loads and loads of ways of, like, building good teams in general. And I think those principles will just carry over to the Destiny stuff. And will it change who the really strong heroes are? Maybe. It might turn out the Vulcan's just not as good now, which would be really good to see. Or maybe it brings the other heroes up to a point where they can now compete with Vulcan, which would probably be, in my mind, the better thing. Because Vulcan's skills are very front-loaded. I think Asmodel gains a lot from the Destiny stuff. Halora has some fantastic buffs. Elena has some fantastic buffs. Freya's got an interesting power. Ailamak just gained a ton of damage. Like, I think everything on his board is just damage for Ailamak, so they kind of turned him into a damage dealer. And there's some really good stuff floating around. So it'd be nice to see what happens with the Destiny board. But we won't know until Destiny heroes become more commonplace and they give us more ways to unlock them and achieve them. The fact that people are still struggling on Boss 5 and Boss 6 in what should be the first wave of 10 bosses is it's going to make upgrading these heroes hard. And if the only way we get the currency to build these heroes is through events where we spend money, I mean, that's awkward, because it means that we as spenders want to get it because we want to test these things out and see if they're any good. Because that's better for free-to-play players if we do that. And, you know, that's going to keep everybody happy. But at the same time, there's going to be some whales that just go, nah, mate, you're just trying to milk us for money. I'm going to quit. And that happens. People quit when new things like this come out all the time. When E5 came out, people quit. Right? I'm not even joking. E5 sounds like such an insignificant update, but people quit over it. They genuinely did. Some people quit when Vulcan came out. They were like, this is a stupid hero, it's ruined the game. And some people just flat out quit when Ailamak came out. Some people quit when Awakening came out. I mean, that was huge. A lot of people quit when Awakening came out. They were like, nah, this has ruined the game. But people always come back. People change their mind. And some people just stay quit. Instead, they just watch YouTube, right? Because they prefer just to see what's happening in the game, but not have to play it themselves. Because it becomes a chore. And Hossie and Fossey quit the game when Awakening came out. Something like that. Cloud Island was ridiculous. Some people quit over Cloud Island because they realized that they were never going to get a full team of 6 heroes in the Cloud Island. But that's not the point of the game. If you look at the game, the point of this has never been to have a full team of 6 heroes. But that was the problem, right? Is that we came with a mindset where PvP was all about having 6 maxed out heroes, and that was always the goal. And that the max was E5, it was very clear what that was. And therefore it became just, hey, look, build a good team of 6 heroes and compete with the people on your server. And the difference between spenders and budget players was that spenders had a bigger selection of heroes. So if you found a team that you beat the whales with, then the whales would just adjust their lineup to then beat you. And that's why they were strong. Because you would have to like commit everything you had into this one lineup to beat a whale, only for the whale literally to shove their things around, change their artifacts slightly, and be like, ha, you can't beat me now. And if you want to experience that, a game mode that feels just like that, where it's pretty much even playing field. It's about how you build your team and what artifacts you use. Join us for the Idle Heroes 10-star cup, because it's exactly that, where we just say, hey, here's 10-star heroes. There's a bunch of rules. You're not allowed to use star spawns. You're not allowed to use the treasure train. Anything that buffs stats like that's banned. We're just using 10 stars as they were intended to be used, with not really high-level pets. And then we're just saying, hey, look, let's see who wins. Also, you're allowed one of each artifact. You can't just be like, boom, all Ruby Scepter. Boom, all Golden Crown. Boom, all Demon Bells. Right? You just go ahead and chuck down some heroes and see what happens. And you say you need an iOS IHXC. You could just get BlueStacks on any computer, or LD Player on any computer. Go into the description. You can get yourself a download to LD Player and literally just use it to start an Idle Heroes account on your PC. You don't even have to log in and do events all the time. I have not done an event on my Idle Heroes 10-star cup account in about 6 months. Because after every cup, I just go, right, I need to readjust my team. 1 sec. So I readjust my lineup. I might go in and do dailies or monthlies every now and then just to make sure I've got some soul symbols to change things. But typically, the meta's in a really good place right now. We banned Carry. No, we didn't. We banned Holmes Young and we banned Rogan. And that should be enough. The new artifact is scary, though. The new artifact is going to definitely change the meta. I'm a little bit nervous about that, to be honest. Yeah. We need to wait for that to be available for free. There are going to be some people that have it and some people that don't. That's really going to warp the next Idle Heroes 10-star cup. But hopefully the artifact's added soon. We might just ban it until it's free. I'm not sure. But Speed Energy is a dangerous, dangerous artifact. Now, on the topic of dangerous, dangerous things, this wave is resurrecting a lot. Carries Azraels. That's annoying. That's not fun at all. Right. See if we can beat this. Come on. Asmo, just get it done. Win. Come on. Get your active off. Please. 1 active and he clears this out. Oh, they keep energy stealing us, man. And BlueStacks and LD Player fully crash your computer. Oh, it might be an issue with your BIOS. That your BIOS is conflicting with it. You might need to go and check your actual software. It might be that you've got an issue with your BIOS. That's a quite common thing. Some emulators need you to activate something in the BIOS. Also, this fight is taking ages because they just keep resurrecting. Right, Asmo just needs to nuke this and we don't dodge, or these carries don't dodge us, and then we win. But the problem is the carries keep stealing Asmo's energy. I feel like everyone's had an active skill here. Except for poor Asmo. Maybe he'll do a basic, actually. Because he's going to hit the whole backline with his basic now. That might be enough. Oh, it's not enough. Come on, please. Oh, there's the resurrect. Oh, and Asmo got energy stolen again. Oh. This is ridiculous. Come on. He's so close. He's so close. Come on, Asmo. Get that 1 active. Please. Oh, it's nearly there. We nearly got it. We nearly got it. Please. This is the one. Send it. Yes. Here we go. Hey. That took way longer than it needed to. Oh my goodness. We were energy stolen for almost all of that fight. Round 15, yeah. Absolutely wild. Oh, Gustins. Hello. Chapter 563. This isn't a nice wave. Gustin could ping us to death. He's already bullying Star Alchemist Holmes Young. Unbending Will on Asmo. Wow. We might have to fight this again. Because we've really, really low-rolled that Asmo is the one getting pinged here. He has to kill those Gustins. Unless Ailamak clutches this, it's very doable now. Look how low their HP is, and we have a giant killer Ailamak. And Ailamak just beats campaign entirely on his own. So we should be fine here. Because Ailamak just doesn't die. Like, he's a really, really, really underrated hero for Void Campaign. Because not a lot of people build him early on. But if you can get an Ailermac with enough attack and enough survivability, he can tank anything. Literally, he can tank anything. And when did I get the Giant Killer Ailermac? I might have accidentally pulled him from an Awaken. As a complete fluke. And now he's like super strong. He's Giant Killer, Divine Block, damage reduction. Come on, kill that Gustin, please, please, please. We're so close. Hey, there it is. Right, now it's just Rogan. Perfect. Yeah, good job, team. Really good job. Okay, Tix, Delacium, Forcus. Let's do this. Why do I say accidentally? Well, you know, I wanted to get a B hero. You know, that was my intention. It was supposed to be just a better copy to go in the house, to be a tenant. It wasn't supposed to be an A tier. It's pretty good, though. It's pretty good. I'm just being humble, Noah. Right? I've had my celebrations. And it feels good to pull an A+, right? It's nice. So I'm happy. Well, it's gross. Dude, no, you literally did the same thing. You pulled a Mockman from a B stone. So don't give me this. You had your moment. You laughed at me down Discord calls telling me how great you were because you got a Mockman that was an A tier, and then you went and cleared campaign with it. It was a C stone? Oh, sorry. Yep, sorry. You're even better than I thought, Noah, clearly. You never said accidentally? Oh, so you fully planned. You fully planned for it to happen. That C stone you knew was going to be an A tier. Right, yep, sorry. It wasn't just a complete fluke with a percentage chance so obnoxious it was, completely unplannable. Yeah, 100% planned. Okay, yep. Sorry, chat. Just don't have the ability to manifest destiny like Noah does. Also, what is this? There's a Vulcan and Gustins. This is hideous. How's a high roll an accident? Well, it's definitely not intentional, is it? It's just pure luck. A lucky accident, right? That's what my parents call me. That's possible, right? You could be a lucky accident. Right? And, yeah, we should be able to beat this now. That, Vesa, and Vulcan. Whoa! They took a lot of damage there. And that was before it even followed through. Nice. Okay, what have we got this time? Ooh! That's weird. Why is there a random Fiona in this? Just for shields? Is that the intention? That's strange. Vulcan's just a normal hero on this lineup. Just chilling. Just a casual Transcendence hero playing normal time. Oh, okay, he's dead. Why are Transcendence heroes so bad when the AI uses them? Unless it's a Halora. You know what I mean? It's like, it seems every Transcendence hero is just pure trash. And then there's Halora. Because the pings are bloody annoying, but every other Transcendence hero just gets instant wiped. So I don't know quite what the balancing is there. But it's definitely not balanced. Alright, we're getting close to the end now. We've got 5, 6, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, and then 6, 10. And is that it for campaign? Are we done? Wow, this has been really easy. We haven't lost a single fight. Fun. And no sublimation. That's true, that's true. These guys don't get subs. That is very true. So yeah, all of Vulcan's power just isn't there, man. Oh my word, look at that. Beautiful. And 5, 6, 9 will be rough. This is the one you've all been, like, alluding to, right? Being like, 5, 6, 9 is going to be horrible. You know, you'll never beat 5, 6, 9. I don't even know what the wave holds for us. Is it like Valkyrie or something? Is it Halora? Is it the very hero I was just saying was a giant poop? That she's the Transcendence hero to be in fear of? I don't know. But whatever it is, chat, don't tell me. I want to find it for myself. It's literally the next one after this. What could it possibly be? What's like the worst thing? Like 6 pennies? Ammon-Ra's? Pennies and Ammon-Ra's? That's not fun. 6 carries? No, that's winnable. That's winnable. Halora and Gustins. Wait, is it 6 Gustins? It couldn't be 6 Gustins. No way it's 6 Gustins. That's just boring. Why would they do 6 Gustins? Well, we're going to have to find out next. It is the fight about to happen. I'm scared. Either way, Asmo absolutely wrecked that. 402. Oh! I mean... winnable? It's... winnable. Winnable. It's fine. We've got Elena. We just kill the Holmeses. We'll be fine. Alamac's annoying. But we've got one too. I mean, it is probably the best 4 Homes team I've ever seen. But you know what we were saying about Transcendence Heroes sucking in this game? Oh, we got stunned. Break us free, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Asmodel! Uh-oh. We really low-rolled that stun there. That is such a shame. Dude. Asmo, please. What are you doing, dude? Oh, he's just saving himself. Right? I get this. I get this. He's a good Christian girl. He's like, look, I'm only going to give myself to you when it absolutely is necessary. And I'm like, okay, Asmo. I respect it. And as soon as he pops out of that dove, as soon as that stun wears off, the entire wave dies. Although it's looking like manifesting that as an opportunity isn't going to happen. I think we're just permanently dubbed. Wow. He waited till marriage, then realized no one wanted to marry him because he's too ugly. And then he died. Wow. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Okay, don't get stunned. Pro strat. Try again. Da-da-da-da. Fight time. Okay. Take 2. Oh, we got marked by Mockman's flashy swords. On Asmo? Really? Ugh. That's annoying. Then again, Mockman's on the front line. What a noob. Imagine putting Mockman in defensive stance. Terrible. Oh, and we get stunned again. Do you mind? Do I need to give this Asmodel just a casual lucky candy bar for this nonsense that we're experiencing right now? Could you stop? Not cool. Not cool. Just get stun immunity awakened. Oh! He's free. He's free. Asmodel is free. Yes. Elena keeping us free. Yes. Yes. Now you're going to see what it's like when we save ourselves from marriage. Go, Asmodel. Show them everything you've been holding in this entire time. Give them the juiciest freaking active they've ever had. Show these boys what they're missing. Halora's done it. Let's go. Yeah! That's what we call victory. Beautiful. Yeah, don't need that lucky candy bar. One active skill says it all. Fat. And here's the last fight. Vesa, Halora, Mockman, Vulcan, Star Alchemist HomeSjung. And that's the win. That is it done. This is the final conquest. They have no aura bonus. And Halora is the only issue on this entire wave. Unless that Vulcan proves more menacing than he looks. But I'm guessing with a Halora active and an Asmo active, half that wave's gonna die. Freya's also setting us up here, which is nice. And here comes Asmo. Send it. Big. What a hero, man. Asmodel the Dauntless. What a hero. Everyone gives this boy a hard time. He just treated campaign like it was just nothing. He gave that Holmes Young one moment of opportunity just to tease him and wreck him in the second fight. Everything else was first time, easy peasy. Get wrecked. So there you go. Asmodel the Dauntless. What a Chad. Giant Killer Alamak. What a Chad. Didn't even use my Lord of Fear Aspen. Star Alchemist Holmes Young's Perceptual Disorder. Clutch as always. Elena breaking us free from that crowd control. Very helpful against those Holmes Youngs. Mystic Fairy Freya. One of the best passives in the game here, giving us damage reduction and attack whenever we do an action on our heroes. And also gaining shields after we do actions. And of course, my favorite support hero, the beauty, the goddess, the one, the only, Scarlet Queen, Halora. Oh, so many good abilities here, but the main one, obviously, Abyssal Corruption. Tons of extra critical strike damage against your opponents. Chat, that is Void Campaign cleared by the VIP series. Beautifully done. With an S tier Asmodel the Dauntless. Fantastic. I'll see you next time. Have a good week. And guys, yeah, more crazy things to come, and hopefully more updates from DH Games that we can do with our nice, strong heroes. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. And of course, until then, happy idling.